Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel.
This is the final video in my 30 days in Bali solo travel vlog series.
If you love beautiful hotels, aesthetic cafes, and stunning beach clubs, this video is for you.
I saved the best for last. I'm in beautiful Uluwatu, located at the southern tip of Bali, specifically Bingham Beach. Uluwatu is known for limestone cliffs, the best surfing, and up-and-coming cafes, restaurants, and now co-working spaces. Bingham has an unpretentious hipster neighborhood vibe, and because everything is so spread out in Uluwatu, you must rent a scooter or have a taxi to get to a specific area. Let's check out what I got up to, starting with my stay at Malali Bingham. There aren't many places you can get that Bali Villa vibe for a solo traveler, but this is pretty close. There are only 2 rooms and 1 private bungalow on the property. There's also a library, TV room, shared pool, and a cute dog. I stayed in one of the rooms and then moved to the bungalow with private kitchen, plunge pool, and my favorite outdoor showers. The owners leave no detail untouched with a hefty recommendation guide, daily breakfast, and the cutest staff. It's located close to cafes, restaurants, and 10 minutes from the beach, but it feels tucked away still. It was my favorite place to stay in Bali, and I'll leave the booking link in the description. Next is the gorgeous Blue Ocean Hotel, and there's a funny story about how I got here, which we'll talk about in a bit. It's a stunning duplex loft with ocean views. You can order anything for delivery or walk down to the beach restaurants, but there's no kitchen on the premises, only a 24-hour coffee bar, which was a downside. There's also 24-hour security,
since there's unknown traffic coming from the beach path. The hotel was so beautiful and so relaxing. I cannot believe I got this room, and I paid underpriced because of the hotel era, so the managers worked out a deal for me. So again, very lucky. I spent many mornings on the balcony, enjoying my coffee, worked out, invited some people I met over for a pregame. It was the perfect home away from home. I would recommend this place for the location and the views, but know that there is a lot of self-service when you stay here. And don't overpack, because then you'll be dragging a huge luggage on the side of a cliff. This is Sal's Secret's ocean property.
I only stayed 1 night at Sal's, and this property was 5 rooms, and it's all about the views here. They also offer breakfast, and they get neighbors who come by and say hi in the morning. I was moved to Sal's Ocean from Sal's Secret main property, which is a boutique hotel, which gives off Greek vibes with all its white decor. It offers daily breakfast, shared pool, library, and an awesome spa massage area, which I tried out. I had a poolside bungalow that I was excited about, but had an admirer that wouldn't leave me alone, so the hotel had to get me away from, and now that's how I ended up at Sal's Ocean and the Blue Ocean Hotel. I would still recommend it. Security is great, staff is great. So many of the places I stayed offered yummy breakfasts that were substantial, so I ate in almost every morning. Malali had the best meals with an extensive menu, and I also ordered via grab a bunch. Smoothies and breakfast bowls in Bali were my weakness due to fresh and tropical fruits. They were affordable, easy, delicious, but I did venture out, and some of my favorite meals were at the Cave. And this is a top recommendation by the owners of Malali. It's an exclusive, luxurious dining experience in a 25,000-year-old cave. It only seats 22, and you can pick from a 7 to 10 course meal with wine pairings, and there's entertainment. There's a subterranean light show paired with each dish, and during course breaks, you can explore the caves. I highly recommend, as the food was delicious, and I think it's also Michelin star. Next up is the famous Sunday brunch at the St. Regis Bali at Boneka. I went on New Year's Day, and I wanted to start the new year how I wanted my year to go, in luxury and fearlessness. So I headed over to Nusa Dua, so not Uluwatu. It was a 35-minute grab motorbike ride. This is a $60 all-you-can-eat brunch with seafood, meats, dessert, etc. in a beautiful atmosphere, and again, I think it's completely worth it. Everything was cooked to perfection, and the food was fresh. There were lots of groups, mainly families there, because there are so many resorts around in the area. So I didn't see any other solo travelers, so you just need to be okay with enjoying the meal and your alone time. But again, worth it. Two places close to Malali that I went a lot to were Chella and Gooseberry. Chella is a cafe. It was always quiet and just visually stunning, and I would go there to work. Gooseberry is a trendy restaurant and pool just next door to Malali, like a 2-minute walk, and I ordered in or did pick up and had the steak every time. Highly recommend the steak. Another favorite is Hours Cafe. I ended up sitting next to the owner of the bar, so I didn't take a lot of video. This is an ethical restaurant, and they have daily specials where a percentage of their drinks or dishes of the day go to various local causes, which is incredible. This group also owns Taboo, so the owner gave me a reservation for that night. It's a supper club known for its sushi and also its moody atmosphere. There's a lot of groups and date nights were going on. They have a DJ in the back room, and the night I went was kind of dead, so I headed to the Hatch, and this was super fun. This is a bar and restaurant. They also have DJs and special events, but we arrived late into the evening and missed that all, but that was great because it was super low key, and we just enjoyed cocktails and all of the old school video games. Bingen is not a crazy party area. Many things close by 10 unless you go to Pekatu or Central Uluwatu. The best party I went to was at Disco Africa at Savaya Beach Club. If you watch my Chonga video, I also went to Disco Africa at Morbitos. It's a monthly rotating party, and due to the timing, I got to go to 2 before I left Bali.
I love the energy at the Disco Africa parties. It is such a positive vibe, and it attracts music lovers of all kinds, especially the old house heads come out to show out, and everyone is looking their best. They also get DJs from around the world.
Only go to Savaya though for a special event. While it's gorgeous, it is outrageously expensive. It's like New York or Dubai prices. So that's a no for me. Singlefin is actually Uluwatu's first nightlife beach club.
It still attracts a lot of people since it's so iconic, but the vibes are very low-key.
Ulu Cliff House was another stunning beach club, and it's known for its movie nights. I went just to take in the scenery and have a nice lunch. I didn't go when there's a DJ, which happens after 6 when it gets a little bit wilder. The food was great from the restaurant. The only thing to watch out for is the monkeys. Based on the cliff, some of the wild monkeys do come to visit, but the staff controls it. is a quaint Italian restaurant with delicious pizzas and pastas, but the big draw is Salsa Tuesdays. Lots of Brazilians, Argentinians, and Russians in the crowd, and just low-key with live music. Definitely felt like a pickup scene though, so just know that before you go.
Because Uluwatu is a surf town, they have tons of bikini shops, but they also have upscale resort clothing. I definitely think you should check out some of the shops and get some local pieces when you're in town.
Finally, do not come to Uluwatu without enjoying the beach. It's nothing better than grabbing a towel, heading down with a few bintans, and I don't even drink beer, but the lemon one is delicious.
And surfing here is for an intermediate level, so you always get a show at the beach. At sunset, go to a local beach restaurant, grab fish tacos. The food is just okay, but the atmosphere and the sunsets are incredible. Uluwatu was a blast and one of my favorites in Bali. I hope you found this info helpful, and happy travels. You guys, I do not want to leave this amazing place.